Hey, what's up? I'm the Cartoon-theorist YT. So if you read the title, you might be thinking Bendy and the Dark Revival isn't real? How does that make sense? I just played it. Well, what if I were to tell you you were lied to? The story and its characters aren't real. What if I were to inform you there's a secret ending of Bendy and the Dark Revival that reveals Audrey, the person you've been playing as, is crazy? And this theory itself might be crazy too. But what does that mean? Hear the ink calling? With that said, let's start the show. So, Joy reveals to Audrey that she's made of ink. Joy chose to make her from the ink. He made his daughter. Wilson says they can bring creatures to the real world, and Audrey is the evidence. However, how the has she never cut herself by accident? Joy made her a kid, and kids get hurt all the time. The question is, how real is she? She has human skin and an ink form like Wilson, but she can bend her fingers, which indicates she might be made purely of ink. If she is made of ink, how does she age? I mean, seriously, Audrey isn't human. She shouldn't be able to age, but clearly she did. This is one of many things that need explanation. For example, Nathan Arch is Wilson's father and still alive. How is this possible? Wilson looks like 90 years old. That's why it's so creepy when he's calling Audrey gorgeous. Nathan should be dead, unless none of this is real. There's this secret ending where if you collect all the Living Illusion books, you can see Audrey in a straitjacket in an insane asylum. This suggests that this whole game was in her head. She's crazy. It could be that after Wilson almost killed her, she was rescued but traumatized by what the ink may have shown her. It showed her countless employees all dead because of her father. How he created life, but not cute cartoon angels, but rather horrific ink demons. It showed her the truth. Her brain couldn't handle that. She then takes from Joey's stories he told her as a kid and believes them to be real. In order to live past the trauma of that night, what was shown to her, Audrey makes his stories real. Bendy says to Audrey as she's close to death, your very existence was a terrible lie. This seemingly comes out of nowhere. Joy keeps reminding us about how we chose to forget the past and we need to remember who we are. The meaning could be that we created a false reality for ourselves. Clearly being crazy, they locked up Audrey, and the Jet Corporation took the ink machine. This would even explain how Bendy is in the real world. It's just in her head. Or would it? You know what I believe it could also be? Everything is real. Joy made her from the ink. She wanted his ink world and took control. I believe she really created a Bendy in the real world. However, I think Audrey tried to share this with her boss, Nathan Arch. He realized, though, this could expose his business because the question everyone would be asking is, how were these creatures created? People start digging into the company's secrets and discover they were made using human beings. More importantly, employees. Now, the question is, if he bought the company just for the ink machine to do exactly what Joey did. Now there's lawsuits, jail, and the company goes bankrupt. Much rather than that, he calls the authorities claiming Audrey has gone mad. She's saying unimaginable things. For example, the same ink they use to make drawings can be used to create life, and Bendy is real. She claims that her self is made of ink, so they lock her away. The Jet Corporation takes the ink machine to do their experiments on. I think he did buy the company in order to get the rights to the ink machine. And after tricking Wilson into flipping the switch, Nathan now knows it works. He wants to bring these creatures to life as it's a massive moneymaker. How do I know this? A, it's a little convenient that the ink machine is right there, and so are all the things needed to start it. B, if we go back even further in the game, there's this soda machine. Take a look at it. See anything weird? This option right here is colored like the world of the studio and is crossed out. It's ink. I think he's going to start introducing this to his employees as cool new soda to turn them into ink creatures. But that can be explained more in another video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Was I right? Was I wrong? Please be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to see everything cartoon related. Follow me on Reddit and Twitter. With that said, stay tuned.